Okay, for today, we're going over how to solve word problems using our systems of equations. So first off, we have a word problem here where we have the school that Lisa goes to selling tickets. So take a minute and read. Okay, so first step we need to do is we have to define our variables. So I'm going to get my pen. So our variables we're always going to use are always going to be x and y. So in this case, we're always talking about two things. We find the two things we mentioned the entire time. And right now, I'm seeing senior citizen a lot, and I'm seeing student. So we need to make one of them be x and one of them be y. So we'll make x be my seniors. And no, I'm not talking seniors in school. And we're going to make y be our students. I apologize for my writing. Okay, step one is done. Step two, we got to create some equations. So first off, we're going to look for any totals we have to help us out. And right now I see two of them. I see 102 and I see 126. Those are going to be our two numbers to be on the right side of our equation. So 102 and 126. Okay, we got to go through and solve these out. So with the 102, we look for the information in that sentence to help us figure out the other things that go with it. We have 4 senior citizens, so seniors are x, so we have 4x. So we're dealt with that information. It's done. Students, I see, we have 5 tickets there. And if you think the 102 deals with the total, so we're going to add those together. So 4x plus 5y equals 102. We're going to do the same thing for our 126. So I'm going to cross that out. Okay, I see seniors right there and students right here. So we have, in this case, we have 7 seniors and 5 students equals 126. Our two equations have been created. Our third step is we need to solve. Now we can use any method we want to solve this out. Looking here at our 5y's, the first thing I think of using is elimination, because at that point we just need a same coefficient with different signs. So if we change those signs, now I'm going to change all the signs in my top equation by multiplying by -1. At this point we can use elimination and we can get going. So when we add these up, -5y plus 5y cancels out. Alright, our first one, -4x plus 7x is 3x. And then we have -102 plus 126 should give us 24. To get x by itself, we need to divide by 3 and finish it up. And when we do, we end up with x equaling 8. So every senior citizen ticket is worth $8. So at this point, we can use either equation we want to go through and plug in. Since our bottom equation right here is still the same signs, I'm going to go ahead and use that one. So we need to plug in here. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. So 7, I'm going to plug my 8 in. So 7 times 8 plus 5y equals our 126. 7 times 8, we know that. That's 56. We end up with 56 plus 5y equals our 126. Alright, so at this point we need to subtract our 56. So minus 56 on each side. When we do, we end up with 5y equaling 70. When we divide by 5, we end up with y equaling 12. Oh, sorry, not 12, 14. Oopsies. So there are our answers for solving by word problems. Oops.